Good morning, everybody. Happy Granger Advent to you guys, too, and happy Friday. First of all, thank you guys for the continued VRs. I appreciate it. I get like one or two pop up every day, I feel like. And they just keep coming in. Remember, the drawing will be on the 20th, okay? And if you want to look back at the prizes and stuff, it's, pick 2 tins out of my cellar, a Missouri Meerschaum Riverboat Gambler, Missouri Riverboat Gambler, and what's that name of the knife? A Pipe Doctor knife. There you go. Can't think this morning. Of course, the time that I decided to do a giveaway, life gets really busy. Of course, always. So my mind's kind of shot, but the weather this morning is horrible in Louisiana. It is hot and muggy, and it's December. I almost didn't even get out here and shoot this video this morning. It just sucked all the life out of me. But at least there's no snow. I cannot stand it. It snows in Louisiana probably like it used to be like once every 5 years, but here lately it's been like every other year it snows, which is weird. When it does, it's disgusting because it gets very wet out here because it's not warm enough. I mean, it's not cold enough in Louisiana to like maintain the snow on the ground, so it just gets slushy and a funny story about snow. My first experience with it, I went to my first real experience with snow. I went on a pilgrimage to Washington, D.C. for the March for Life when I was a teenager. And along the way we stopped at every little sight to see and this, that, and other thing. We stopped at this monastery in West Virginia, I believe it was. I can't remember the name of it. Beautiful place. Absolutely. If you live in West Virginia, it's an absolutely beautiful place. And everybody there was super nice. Super nice. But of course it was snowing there when we went, and I don't mean just like snow, I mean like snow. Luckily we were on a charter bus and nobody had to drive, but my friends went up to go see this little chapel on top of a hill or whatever, and I was like, come on John, come on. I'm like, all right. So I'm walking on this sidewalk, right, and I'd step off and the sidewalk's running at the bottom of the hill, I think, so I go to step off to go up the hill and go see this chapel, and, because I don't use sidewalks like a normal person. And, the sidewalk I was on was actually a wall. And the wall was even with the snow, and the wall itself was probably about 3 foot tall. So I sunk into 3 feet of snow up to my waist. And, you know that snow is really, really cold water, and that when you're a kid from Louisiana visiting West Virginia, you don't have proper clothing anyway, and so you get stupid cold and run back to the bus when that happens. And I didn't get off the bus for the rest of the stop. I was so mad. I do not like it, I don't like to be cold, and my friends always make fun of me because they're like, "Oh, big men like supposed to be like the cold," and I'm like, "This one doesn't. I don't like it, So there's that. But anyway, I thought this morning I'd pop on and talk about this Granger Advent thing and tell you guys what I've been experiencing so far. One is it's getting a whole lot easier now. I forget how many days am I into this? I don't know. So it's getting a whole lot easier now. I don't necessarily miss any of my other codger blends at this point. Because changing up pipes changes up the flavor on Granger, and I imagine a lot of the other codger blends too. For example, this little Morgan Bones, I think it's called a stubby pot. It's a really nice pipe. My only problem with this pipe is it doesn't look like a tobacco pipe usually looks, and so I don't like to leave it in my truck. It just doesn't. You know what I think it looks like. I'm not gonna say, but anyway. So I don't really. I mean, it's a great pocket pipe and one for running through the woods and stuff. But yeah, we already have enough problems as pipe smokers with every time you Google tobacco pipe, only thing that comes up is marijuana pipes, and that's just really annoying. So I don't, we don't need any more confusion. But I mean, if it had a longer, which I really might one day get a better bit for this pipe. This is a very good smoking pipe. I would like it to be about like that much longer, like that. So I might get a new bit one day. But like this pipe this morning, this one, see this one, you taste straight burley in that one, and that's a good experience to me. I don't know if it's because of the length of the stem or just the fact that it's short and stubby. But you taste straight burley. This one you taste a little bit more of the topping, not as much as say this one. This one's got a very tall, narrow chamber, and you just taste brown sugar mostly in a tall, narrow chamber like that, and a longer stem. My Peterson, I can find it. Here we go. My Peterson 220, right here. Nice pipe. The only thing, it's virtually like the perfect pipe for Granger I found, because you get equal amount of topping and burley flavor in this pipe. Peterson's are just wonderful pipes. I think that's just bar none. That's what it is. And this poker, it's doing really good this morning. The pokers are from what I've found out in my experimentation, is this poker is a very versatile pipe. I don't think there's anything I wouldn't smoke in it. I won't smoke Interdale Flake in it again, but that's just because that's probably the only Lakeland that I've tried that I didn't like, because it's just, and maybe I need to try a different pipe. I don't know, but that I was telling Paladin the other day, that one is shampoo. That's a lot of flowers in that one. But yeah, if y'all do any kind of Cadre challenge or Cadre cleanses, Paladin Piper likes to call it, I would suggest multiple pipes, because it makes the experience different every day, and that's part of the fun, man. That's the funnest part about it, I think, is trying to pick out a different pipe every day, or when you smoke, and a different lighting method, or whatever tamper you use. I got this tamper here. It's a Rattray's tamper, which I had been on the fence about buying one of these for a while, but I'm glad I did. This is the best tamper ever, man. Or best tamper ever. Better than a check tool or a nail. I love it. It's awesome. And if this were all to go down tomorrow and they told me, look, all you can have is Granger from now on, still do it. It's been fun. I do miss Englishes. It's starting to get to me a little bit on that. I kind of do one in English, but it's not going to kill me to not have one. So well, that's about it for this morning, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your families. Enjoy the Christmas season coming up, Advent season. Remember to keep God in everything this time of year. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.